Kia ora koutou, no mai, haere mai, and a very warm welcome to the 2025 NZ Top Dog Awards ceremony. I'm Shannon Barlow, Managing Director here at Frog Recruitment. On behalf of the team here at Frog and our sponsors Jetpark Hotels, Simparica Trio and Addiction Pet Foods, we are delighted to have you here with us today to celebrate the conclusion of our 10th, that's right, the 10th, NZ Top Dog competition. We are streaming live across Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, X and Instagram, so please feel free to join in the comments and celebrate your favourite four-legged friends as we announce the winners of our 2025 NZ Top Dog Awards. Now, there looks like there was a late last-minute addition to the script, and I get the chance to talk about my dog, Bo. She always seems to get a mention in these things, but I'm sure she's thrilled that the long competition has come to an end, so I can stop talking about and looking at other dogs and give her my undivided attention again. But let's get straight into it. So, why dogs, you might ask? So, Top Dog first began a decade ago when our team was exploring the link between workplace culture, well-being, and productivity. We uncovered global research that confirmed what many of us already suspected, that having dogs in the workplace makes a huge difference. The research showed that dogs can boost mental health, reduce stress, lower absenteeism, and create a stronger, more positive workplace culture. From that discovery, New Zealand's Top Dog competition was born. 10 years on, we're celebrating not only our furry best friends, but the powerful impact that they have on workplaces, daily life, and mental health. Our 2025 competition kicked off 9 weeks ago with more than 300 dogs entering from across Aotearoa, sparking nationwide conversations about the incredible roles our four-legged kaimahi play. Each year, the awards are backed by organisations making a difference for dogs and communities. In 2025, voters also had the option to donate directly to our chosen charities through our fundraiser. Our first charity, the Dog Rescue Project, works with neglected and abused dogs across New Zealand, providing education to owners, improving living conditions, and rehabilitating or rehoming dogs in need. Our second, the Mental Health Foundation of New Zealand, has been the nation's trusted voice for better mental health for nearly 50 years. Donations help provide simple, proven tools to support well-being for individuals, families and communities. And give yourselves a pat on the back because so far you have raised an amazing $6,000 and donations remain open until Friday. If you would still like to contribute, visit nztopdog.co.nz. And now, with so many incredible dogs taking part, the real challenge was deciding who could take home the title. So, judging this year's competition was definitely no easy task with such an incredible calibre of entries. Our expert panel certainly had their work cut out for them this year. So alongside Frog Recruitment, our judging panel included our valued sponsors Jetpark Hotels, Simparica Trio and Addiction Pet Foods. We were also joined by the Dog Rescue Project as well as Tim Radcliffe, a dog training expert with over 30 years experience across police, land search and rescue and aviation security. So a big thank you to everyone who gave their time and expertise this year. There were some impassioned pleas for different dogs, so it was great to be involved. Before we get into our first award today, we want to take a moment to recognise the organisations that make this competition possible. So first up is Jetpark Hotels. Now, for over 25 years, Jetpark Hotels has been dedicated to providing excellent service and genuine Kiwi hospitality to its guests. The team is passionate about New Zealand and committed to ensuring that every guest who steps through their doors, even the four-legged ones, enjoys the best experience possible. And we're now joined by Director of Sales and Marketing at Jetpark Hotels, Stuart Thompson. Welcome, Stuart.
Hey Shannon, how's it going? Sense of deja vu.
It is fantastic. Thanks for coming back again. Can you tell us a bit about Jetpark Hotels and also your coverage across New Zealand?
Yeah, listen, absolutely. I think, to be honest, I think you just did a really good job with the introduction and the video there as well. So I think you've probably done the work for me. But listen, Jetpark is New Zealand owned, as you probably saw in the video. It's a family-run hotel group, and we're all about genuine Kiwi hospitality. We've got 3 hotels across the country. We've got Jetpark Auckland Airport, which is perfect if you're flying in or flying out or hosting an event or conference. We've also got our Hamilton Airport Hotel and Conference Centre, which is right next to the terminal, which, don't forget, is now an international terminal, flying in and out of Sydney and the Gold Coast, and a great base for exploring the mighty Waikato region, or again, hosting an event or conference. And then we've got Jetpark Rotorua as well, which is just a short walk from town, close to all the adventure and culture Rotorua is famous for. And each property has its own vibe, but the common thread is warm personal service and making sure our guests leave with great memories.
Awesome. So they sound like some great locations to get away and to take your furry friend with you as well. So you mentioned deja vu. Of course, Jetpark Hotels has been one of our lead sponsors for the last few years. Why have you and your team decided to be part of the campaign again, and what makes you such a great sponsor?
What makes us such a great sponsor? I think you'd probably be able to answer that, wouldn't you, Shannon? But there's lots of things I could say. Look, listen, we love being part of NZ Top Dog. I mean, pets are family, and as I said before, we are a family-owned and family-run group. And as one of New Zealand's first pet-friendly hotel groups, it just makes sense for us to get behind a competition that celebrates that special bond. At Jetpark, we've got pet-ready rooms, pampered pet packages, and a whole lot of extras to make sure your 4-legged travel buddies feel as welcome as you do. So for us, sponsoring NZ Top Dog isn't just a great fit, it's a natural extension of who we are and what we believe in.
Perfect. Thank you so much for that. I think my dog Bo just perked her ears up, thinking, okay, Mum, let's go on a trip. Let's jump into the awards now and kick off the 2025 ceremony with the first award. So first up, we have NZ Top Office Dog, and this is the one, of course, that started it all and remains one of our favourites. So whether curled up under a desk, joining video calls, or greeting the team each morning, these dogs bring joy, calm, and connection to the workplace. This award honours the ultimate 4-legged teammate, a dog who not only supports their person, but lifts the spirits of everyone around them with their quirks, talents, or the unique way they brighten work life. So let's take a look at our finalists for the 2025 NZ Top Office Dog. We have Baz, Bobby, Fudge, G, Grizzly, Izzy, Junie, Khaleesi, 𝐜𝐫𝐨𝐰𝐧, Matt, Maple, Miso, Moby, Molly, Norman, Oakley, Reggie, Sapphire, Faith, and Willow. So, of course, our judges had the extremely difficult task in selecting our winners from this great pack. So difficult, in fact, that for this award, we have a tie for second place. So, in second place, equal, is Oakley. So, Oakley isn't just a team dog, she's a key member of the Donaldson Landscape and Earthworks crew. Riding shotgun with her dad Jake to every job, she kicks off each day with a waggy tail and plenty of enthusiasm. Whether she's supervising from the front seat, keeping an eye on the diggers, or greeting clients on site, Oakley brings a calm, positive energy that lifts the whole team. Looks like she's very serious about the job there. She's not afraid to do calls duty either, helping dig holes, inspecting progress, or just keeping the boys in line with a look. In a high-energy, male-dominated environment, Oakley is the balance, loyal, grounding, and always ready to boost morale. She knows the rhythm of the trucks, the shady spots for Smoko, and how to break up tense moments. She's more than a pet. Oakley is part of the crew, high-vis soul, and muddy paws included. Congratulations, Oakley. All right, and of course, tied equal for second place is Sapphire. So Sapphire is a golden retriever Labrador cross who just celebrated her 10th birthday, complete with her own cake. She's the beating heart of Terrace School in Waipukuro, coming in every day with her owner and becoming far more than just a school dog. She's a friend, a comforter, and a much-loved member of the school whānau. Every morning, students rush to find her for a quick cuddle before class. She has her own bed in a junior classroom where she listens to stories, offers pats on demand, and brings a calm that no lesson plan can teach. At break time, she's the playground star, followed by a trail of children eager to throw a ball or walk beside her. But Saph's real magic shows in tough moments. When a child is upset or overwhelmed, it's often her quiet presence that brings them back to calm. She's therapy without the title, and Terrace School simply wouldn't be the same without her. Ka pai, Sapphire. And that just leaves us one more. So finally, in first place in the 2025 Top Office Dog winner, it's 𝐜𝐫𝐨𝐰𝐧. So 𝐜𝐫𝐨 is the heart of the workplace. Each day, the first question staff ask is, where's 𝐜𝐫𝐴? He attends every meeting, and when stress or anxiety creeps in, staff turn to him for cuddles and support. His love is unconditional and non-judgmental, creating a calm that no agenda could deliver. He's never missed a day at the office, so on his days off he's still hard at work on the farm, usually as the backseat driver on the quad. For his owner, he's far more than a dog. He's a constant source of support, a teammate, and even an unofficial HR and recruitment specialist, always present when new staff are hired and quick to signal if they're dog friendly. And when meetings run too long, it's 𝐜𝐫𝐴 heading off for a nap that reminds everyone it's time to wrap things up. Okay, congratulations 𝐜𝐫𝐴. Now 𝐜𝐫𝐴 and his owner Graham should now be ready to join us. So let's go meet the winner of our 2025 NZ Top Office Dog. Hello, congratulations 𝐜𝐫𝐴 and Graham.
Superstar.
Third time's a charm, eh? After coming second 2 years in a row. Yeah, he does actually look very happy. What made you decide to give it another go?
We just were going to keep going until until either of us dropped. We just had to keep going until I could prove I had the most loving dog around.
Yeah, I think you're pretty determined to let everybody know that 𝐜𝐫𝐨 is the top dog. So great to have you coming back here, and we're thrilled that he's finally made it to all the way to the top. So can you tell us a little bit about 𝐜𝐫𝐨 and the story of how he became part of your life and then eventually made his way into the office with you?
Yeah, it was sort of round about that, just COVID time. Everything was going crazy, and then I stumbled across 𝐜𝐫𝐨 through a friend of a friend, and they said, oh, he'd broken his paw. He was on a big station, and they needed a good home for him. So I said, well, I need a friend right now, and they paired us together, and yeah, the rest, the rest is history. Yeah.
Excellent. So you've called him your mental health support dog and teammate, of course. What's the impact that he's had on yourself, but also on your team?
Oh, it's huge. Like, he's getting older now, and he comes in. People, the team ask, oh, where's 𝐜𝐫𝐶? We're based at a different office now. It's a bit different with the polished floors and that for him, but he copes all right. For me, when you've got someone that's like your child, and you go through some dark times, you think, well, I've got to be here for him, and you stop thinking about yourself, and you think about, well, who's going to look after 𝐜𝐫𝐶 if I wasn't around? Because he's my best mate.
Yep, got to look after 𝐜𝐫𝐶. Well, he definitely looks well looked after, and if I must say, a little bit chuffed with himself, and well deserved. Congratulations to you both. And if you are interested in hearing a little bit more about 𝐜𝐫𝐶's story, I hear that you should tune in to 3 News. I believe they're out there doing a story. So find out more, see what's happening with Graham and 𝐜𝐫𝐶. Thank you so much for coming on board, and congratulations once more.
Thanks for all the support from our followers for 𝐸𝐸𝐺.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, so we're moving on to the next award, but before we do that, we're very grateful to have Simparica Trio returning this year as one of our 2025 sponsors. So Simparica Trio plays their part in keeping our 4-legged 𝐜𝐼𝐺𝐸 fit, healthy, and protected from harmful parasites, so they can continue doing the amazing work they do every day.
New Zealand's hero dogs help to protect us every day. So to help protect them, there's Simparica Trio, a proven all-in-one treatment against fleas, ticks and worms. Simparica Trio, the flea, tick and worm treatment that goes down a treat.
Well, thank you for joining us on here today. So we have Jeffrey Langford, Simparica Trio's Digital and Multi-Channel Marketing Manager. Sorry, that was a bit of a mouthful today. Thanks for coming on board. Can you tell us a little bit about the product Simparica Trio and why it's helpful for dog owners who want to protect their pets and do their bit to look after their best mates there?
Absolutely, and thanks for having us, Shannon, as a sponsor. We've very much enjoyed being a part of it this year. So Simparica Trio is a preventative treatment for those nasty parasites that lurk in the environment. It controls fleas, ticks, mites and worms, as it said on the advert, and it's a convenient all-in-one monthly treatment. And basically for dogs, it's one tasty chew, so they love to eat it. And for pet carers, it's so much easy just to give that once a month. And it provides you peace of mind that protection is all sorted for your dog. So we think it's a great product to keep your dog healthy and happy.
That's fantastic. I don't know about my dog Bo though. She seems to have an extra sense to know when something's going to be good for her. She'll always sniff and go, "Oh, that smells delicious. Hold on, is that something good for me?" Oh, I'm not so sure. So to do a few tricks there. But what made you and your team want to be involved with NZ Top Dog again? It's so great to have you back. Yeah, why do you want to be part of the campaign?
It's a great question, and I think at Zoetis, we've been proud supporters of the Human Animal Bond Research Institute, which is HABRI, and that highlights many ways dogs can enrich our lives. And so naturally supporting NZ Top Dogs aligns perfectly with our mission to strengthen the bond between people and pets. We kind of feel that it promotes connection with our much loved dogs, and the more time we can spend together, it can promote a happier, healthier lifestyle. And of course, it celebrates dogs in the workplace as well, which we know that they have hugely positive impacts on collaboration and decreasing stress and helping overall productivity and happiness at work. So that's why we're very proud to be a part of it as well.
Well, thank you so much for that, and I'm sure, obviously, the over 300 entries this year definitely agree with you that they value that that special bond. Let's move on now to our second award, Top Dog with a Job. So the NZ Top Dog with a Job Award shines a spotlight on Aotearoa's most inspirational working dogs. So this award celebrates dogs that go above and beyond to make a positive impact, whether supporting people or fellow animals, improving well-being, or creating meaningful change in their communities. So let's take a look at the finalists. We have first up Arlo, Phoebe, Boss, Chase, Clifford, Coco, Dottie, Harry, Izzy, Jamie, Lola, a combo here, Mary and Ziggy, Mick, Missy, Addington, Rowan, Scout, Whiskey, and Zephyr. Now, from the hundreds of incredible entries, again, our judges faced the toughest challenge of choosing just 3 finalists. So I'm very pleased to announce in third place is Jamie. So Jamie is a certified conservation dog protecting the Hauraki Gulf. This trained Springer Spaniel works with Auckland Council's biosecurity team using her sharp nose to detect Argentine ants and goods headed for the island. These ants may be tiny, but the impact on native wildlife and ecosystems can be devastating. Thanks to Jamie, infestations are often stopped before they start, safeguarding biodiversity and saving communities from costly eradication efforts. But Jamie's role is more than detection. She's also a storyteller for conservation, connecting with Camaragian communities to make biosecurity real and inspiring. With her calm nature and big heart, Jamie is not just a working dog, she's a guardian of our islands and a true champion for the taonga species she protects every day. Congratulations, Jamie. And then in second place is Phoebe. So Phoebe, short for Black Beauty, is a 4-year-old flat-coat retriever with a heart of gold and 3 years of service as a St. John therapy pet. Each week she visits paramedics for their mental health and well-being, supports a young student with anxiety in class, and brings comfort to elderly folk at a senior day centre. She's a regular at Christchurch Hospital's paediatric outpatients, where she sits with children through treatment, and during school holidays you'll find her at Christchurch Airport calming nervous flyers as part of the Pause program. Beyond her therapy work, Phoebe is a dedicated fundraiser helping St John, the SPCA, the Heart Foundation and the Westpac Helicopter Appeal raise thousands. She's even had a moment on live TV as the SPCA's calendar promotion pooch. Gentle, loving and endlessly giving, Phoebe is truly one in a million, a therapy dog who brings joy to every corner of her community. Well done, Phoebe. And now for the winner of 2025 Top Dog with a Job is Boss. Boss is the only canine in New Zealand trained specifically to detect accelerants. Working daily with his handler and forensic fire investigators, he plays a vital role in uncovering the causes of suspicious fires. Certified by MPI to operate even on conservation estates, he's completed special training to protect native birds and has no trouble arriving by helicopter. Actually, it's his favourite way to travel. Boss can detect up to 9 different flammable liquids, including petrol, diesel and methylated spirits. Works in confined spaces, wears protective boots to keep his paws safe, and stays completely unbiased in his search. Despite the serious nature of his work, Boss is calm and friendly with people and other animals, even including cats. At the end of each day, he goes home for a meal and rest, ready to do it all over again. Boss is devoted, hardworking, and a one-of-a-kind dog making an extraordinary difference. Now, Boss and his owner Maria should now be ready, so let's meet our 2025 NZ Top Dog with a Job.
Oh.
Hello, Maria, and congratulations.
Hello.
Congratulations, Boss. Looks like he's just woken up from the nap. Well, it sounds like he's been working hard, so he probably deserves a bit of an afternoon nap. Can you tell us a little bit more about Boss and his incredibly talented skill set?
Look, I wish I could go into what he does in the field. It's my husband that's trained him and is the fire investigator and takes Boss out with him to jobs. And he's had to go into hospital today. He's in theatre right now, so I can't wait to give him this news. He'll be so happy. Boss is
What's
just
he doing
incredible.
getting surgery when it's Boss's big
I
day?
know. He just about wanted to cancel it. He goes, "Don't you dare!" I said, "I'll do it." Boss can smell the tiniest amount of fuel out in the field. I know that much. Murray goes out with him. At least two hours a day. Whether it's training or walking, the two of them are just inseparable, and we're very, very proud of this boy. He's got a lovely nature. and he's very clever, and we're just very, very proud of him.
Oh, well, congratulations. It's well deserved. Yes, it's definitely been called devoted, hardworking, and always ready to go anywhere at any time. It doesn't look that ready to go right now. But
no. Shannon, could I just say, when Murray is away from him, if he ever has to go somewhere without him, we go through what I call like a sort of an Eeyore stage. You know, that cute donkey, whatever he is, of Pooh Bears. He goes through this depression. So day one, this is what he's like. He won't eat or drink. He misses his dad so much. By the next day, he's okay. He remembers I'm his mum. This is what he's like.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah. Well, he obviously has such a massive impact, not just in his job, but all of those around him. So congratulations once again, boss, for being our 2025 NZ Top Dog with a Job winner.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, and good luck with the surgery as well.
Thank you.
Now, before we move on to our third and final award of today, we wanted to thank Addiction Pet Foods for their support and sponsorship of this competition. Addiction aims to be the world's leading premier pet food company and is committed to formulating different nutritional needs of pets around the world, nourishing the bonds between pets and their owners. And hand on heart, I can say that Bo is a big fan of the Addiction range. Loves it. Let's take a look.
Meet First Pet Food. So good, it can only be. Addiction. Great nutrition starts at the source. That's why we use only the finest ingredients, free range, cage-free, and ocean-sourced meats. Always fresh, always premium, always from New Zealand Bay of Plenty. But great ingredients are only the beginning. How we prepare them makes all the difference. Our gentle air drying process locks in essential nutrients while preserving the natural flavors pets love. No artificial preservatives, no artificial flavors, just pure, concentrated goodness in every bite. With our proprietary Nutri-Flavor method, every meal is packed with rich aroma and taste, delicious, nutritious, and backed by our palatability guarantee. Made with care in New Zealand, Addiction is crafted to give your pet the best nutrition because they deserve nothing less. Addiction. Meet your pet's new craving.
So great to have them on board as a new sponsor this year. And now on to our final award, which is, of course, People's Choice. We believe that no dog should ever be left behind. That's why in 2025, every dog was entered was eligible for the People's Choice Award. If you went on and voted and tried to choose between the literally hundreds of dogs for a favourite, well done. It's hard to choose. So it's a celebration of joy and the impact our furry friends bring. Sorry, I'm moving around a bit. My dog was just under the table. With or without a job title. Okay, so let's jump straight in and name our three winners of the 2025 Top Dog People's Choice Award. And in third place is Dottie. Dottie, Waikato District Council's education dog, has transformed the Dog Smart program and the wider community. A rescue herself, she now visits schools and kindergartens with her owner Zoe, teaching tamariki how to stay safe around dogs. Her calm, peaceful nature puts children instantly at ease, and for many she's their very first positive experience with dogs, confidence, respect and understanding. Dottie doesn't just sit by though, she actively demonstrates safe behaviour, showing children how to approach and interact with dogs the right way. Schools often report that the lessons stick because Dottie brought them to life. She also responds to commands in Te Reo Māori, sparking curiosity and pride while helping to normalise the language in everyday settings. From a pound pup to a community safety ambassador, Dottie is proof of what patience, training and love can achieve. She's an educator, a role model and a calming presence wherever she goes. Congratulations, Dottie. And in second place we have Tokyo. Tokyo has a natural calming effect on all of those who interact with him. He's friendly, playful and joyful. He's a therapy doggy without the title, always cheering up everyone around him and bringing a calmness. Well done, Tokyo. And finally, the one you've been waiting for, the winner of 2025 Top Dogs People's Choice is Whiskey. Whiskey isn't just a school dog, he's a much loved part of the team. Every day he seems to know exactly who needs a cuddle or a bit of company. Whether it's a student having a rough morning or someone needing time to reset, Whiskey is there, tail wagging, ready to bring calm and comfort. In class, he quietly supports learners. Some children focus better with him lying nearby, while others find confidence reading aloud to him. No judgment, just soft eyes, and the occasional tail thump for encouragement. At break times, he's a favourite companion. Students take turns walking and training him, building empathy and responsibility, while Whiskey enjoys every moment. He brings smiles, calm and connection wherever he goes. Even teachers and visitors leave happier after seeing him. Whiskey has a special way of making school a brighter, calmer place simply by being himself, and it sounds like we're ready to go here. Do we have Whiskey and his owner Sarah?
Hello. Yes, you do. Here's Whiskey.
We do. There's
There he
Whiskey
is.
front and centre.
He's just left his class, but
Whiskey.
thank you. He's very, very happy with himself, as you can see by his little smile.
He does have a cute smile there. You
He
should be
does.
well stuffed, Whiskey. Well done.
He's very happy.
He is obviously a beloved part of your school community.
Yeah,
Tell us a bit more about him and how he first got started and coming along with you to school.
We got him last year when he was only 8 weeks old, and then maybe a couple months after that, I started bringing him into school. And he fell in love with the school. The teachers fell in love with him, and the children were just head over heels for him. And now he comes in 3 days a week. And like you sort of said before, but he reads with the kids, he hangs out with the kids, he gets walked by the kids, he plays with them. So school is definitely his happy place. And it's hard to kind of get him out of it, to be honest.
Clearly, he looks like he's, where can I help? Where can I go now?
Yeah, basically.
He clearly brings a lot of smiles, comfort and kindness to your school. If you had to sum up his special gift in one sentence, putting you on the spot a bit, what would it be?
He reads the room really well. So he knows if you need gentle love or he needs a bit of a play or a cuddle or just a pat, but he's very good at knowing who needs what and sort of matching their energy, which is something that I've noticed, and it's paid off massively with the kids in my class and the kids across our school, which is really cool.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, I'm sure he'll be out there looking to celebrate with the rest of the school. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, fantastic job on taking out the crown for 2025 Top Dog People's Choice.
Amazing. Thank you so much. We're very happy.
Thank you. Okay. Now, on behalf of the entire team at Frog Recruitment, I wanted to thank you very much for joining us today and being part of this year's competition. So Frog Recruitment is an award-winning recruitment agency and HR provider with people, and of course their dogs, at the heart of what we do. Since 2002, we've been connecting talent and opportunity across New Zealand with offices in Auckland and Wellington, and a team of specialists dedicated to helping individuals and businesses succeed. So whether you're looking to grow your career or strengthen your team, Frog Recruitment is here to support you with all your recruitment and staffing needs. That brings us to the end of this year's competition. Thank you so much to everyone who joined us today and to all who took part in 2025 NZ Top Dog. Over the past months, we've celebrated our furry friends and the incredible ways that they enrich our lives. Every dog was unique and has made a real difference to mental health and well-being, making it a tough job for our judges as always. You all claim to have the best dog, and you were all right. Thank you for sharing your stories and making this year's competition so special. Goodbye.